If you're like, it's close. If you're right in the microphone, that's in the shot. That's the shot.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
Don't do that. Welcome back, everybody, to VVR. We are back in it again. I am back from San Fran, and Gilbert is here as well. Just quick housekeeping notes, guys. This podcast is available on Spotify. If you guys didn't know, it's available on YouTube for free as well. And if you want to submit questions, we have a tip link in the back, at the bottom of the description. Any questions that you send, if they're appropriate, will be read on the show and all that stuff. It's just to help out the show, pay the bills and all that stuff. Anyway, do I look fat to you?
Not really.
I gained about 20 pounds.
In 4 days.
About so, yeah.
How?
Okay, so
Please
you remember?
Explain this to me.
Okay, so obviously I'm back from San Francisco. Do you remember how I said that I could go to San Francisco to a family I'd never known and offend them right away?
Yeah.
With some stupid shit that I say?
Did you do it?
I almost did. Right away. Immediately. So what I did was I went there, right? And I told them, well, we had a great time, first of all. It wasn't too dramatic.
Explain the beginning of the airport scene.
Okay.
Explain that. The waking up process, because some people get stressful. I kind of want to know that beginning part of it.
It was my dad that was stressing out more than anything.
Yeah.
So I wake up, it's like a normal day for me. I wake up like around 9, then I go straight to my dad's house around 10.
Yep.
And I pick up everything that I need. I do bank transfers. I make sure I'm good.
Yeah.
I pack up the night before. Literally the night before, I played Elden Rings from 8 to 11.
Why?
8 to 11, and then at maybe midnight or 1 a.m. I started to pack.
Yeah.
That's how fucking late I was, yeah.
What time was your flight?
The flight was at 2:45.
Okay, so in the afternoon, okay.
Yeah, in the afternoon.
Okay.
So I packed really fucking late. Like I said, nothing was planned for me.
Yeah.
Not even my dad. I don't think the plan was to go visit his family. Mm-hmm. But there was nothing planned on the trip. Mm-hmm. Whatever's going to happen on the trip is going to fucking happen on the trip. So we do that, right? Mm-hmm. So here's the rub. Here's what actually went down. We go to the plane. We go to Denny's, actually, right before we go to the airport, and we just eat. And my dad immediately goes, I need to go get a shave. Immediately. He could have done this yesterday.
He needs to shave.
He needs to go get a shave. So he's like, hey, order me food. I'm going to go get a shave down the street. And my stepmom's like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this? So, first of all, he doesn't tell us what he wants. He just fucking goes.
He just leaves.
He just fucking leaves.
He's like, you already know what I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just there deciding what the fuck are we going to get this guy to eat?
Yeah.
And we just order him some fucking lumberjack meal. Doesn't even matter. We go to the airport. And I've gone through TSA and everything a couple times. Mm-hmm. One time with my grandma, I had to take her as a guest because she's old. I had to escort her to where you go after you go to the terminals, the checkpoint, TSA. There's the spot now where you just wait for the plane.
Yep.
So I escorted her that far. So I knew a little bit of the airport.
Yeah.
When we went, we didn't have any troubles going through. We just went right in.
Yep.
No problem. It took me a little bit to find where I was supposed to go. Okay, go up the stairs and then there's TSA. Yeah. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was smooth.
Yeah.
My dad, though, was freaking the fuck out.
Why?
Immediately. He was freaking the fuck out because I don't think he's ever flown before, and if he has, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's like if you were to take your dad, he'd be shaking. He's like, give me beer, give me liquor, give me something. Yeah. I don't know, something, whatever. He downs 3 shots of mezcal, which is hard shit. Right before the flight.
Okay.
This dude is tweaking.
Yeah.
Every little thing. He's like,
Yeah, he's kind of spooked at the moment.
Yeah.
What is it? Not antsy pants, but in a panic in a situation mode.
I think it's a little bit like that. And like I said, it's because he hasn't flown in a long time.
Yeah.
But there's this lady that's next to us. So we go to this little bar, and there's this lady next to us, and my dad's chugging down his alcohol. And this lady just randomly just says, and I'm sketching my dad too. I brought my sketch pad because I was going to do music production there, but I forgot my power cable for my laptop at Lily's house. So I was fucked.
Yeah.
But luckily, I was able to do all my work here as soon as I got back. I did it all today.
Yeah.
Anyway, the lady just, I'm sketching my dad, and the lady's like, oh, you're really good at that. And I'm like, I know. And then she's like, yeah. And she's like, hey, where are you guys going? I'm like, we're going to San Francisco. And she's like, I'm going to San Francisco too. And I'm like, no way. And then she's like, well, I'm visiting for only a couple days. I'm like, so are we. Funny enough, we had the same flight in and the same flight out.
Oh, so she was over there for the weekend.
Mm-hmm. It's so weird. It's so weird, man. There was like all these little connections of like predestination, if that makes sense. Like things that were supposed to happen already. Mm-hmm. It's so fucking strange. So we land in San Francisco and the flight was smooth. It wasn't like bumpy or anything like that. I didn't experience too much turbulence. It was pretty smooth. As soon as we land a couple, like an hour later or so. The time difference fucked us up though.
Well, it's not that bad. So like what, 2 hours?
It's 2 hours behind, yeah. So it fucked us up because like we were leaving from 2 and we were supposed to arrive there like at 4, but then we got there like at 2.
Yeah.
It was weird. Or like at 4 or whatever. It was so fucking weird. Like our watches reset, everything reset. And I fucking strongly believe this, that there is no plane.
What do you mean?
That there's people outside that have like or in the windows, there's a digital image that's running at a high fresh rate.
Yeah.
That just makes you believe like you're on a flight. Yeah. But you didn't leave anywhere.
Oh, God. You know what? Are you not one of those types of... did you get window, by the way?
Mm-hmm. My dad got the window. I got the middle.
Oof, that fucking sucks.
I mean, he was tweaking the fuck out. He's like...
I prefer window, but were you not looking out the window seat?
I was trying to. And my dad just kept... closing them down.
Oh, what an age!
Yeah,
I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, and I'm like, are you sure? So I had to look at the other sides, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on over there? But I would open them, and then he immediately.
You should have slapped your dad at that point. I would have slapped him. I would have been like, I want to see the scenery. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean, eventually when the flight was in the air, he got ready for it.
Okay,
he was fine. He did drink on the plane, and he drank every time we went on the plane. He drank.
Why didn't you take one of those pills that knocks you out?
I forgot to bring that up to him. An Ambien.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Ambiens fuck you up. It's just boom, you're out. You sleep and you're out. Yeah. We were only it's so weird, man. We were supposed to. It's a 2-hour flight, but it felt like 2 hours, like 4 hours. It's so strange how time works there. It's so weird because when you cross the time zones, it's weird. Anyway, first night we get there, San Francisco. My aunt picks us up and we're just hanging out with family. And my dad said, "This is all I want to do. I just want to talk to family that I haven't talked to in forever. Whatever. This is it." It's just these people are so fucking welcoming. Immediately, this is what I'm saying. I could get kicked out. My uncle George brings me a plate of food. He's like, "Come mijo, like eat. You never eat." And I'm like, "I just got here."
Yeah,
you know. So he's like, he hands me one taco, and I'm like, "This is so fucking good." It's a kind of meat where you can. It's like chorizo with sausage and like other types of meat, all mushed into one.
Okay.
It's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
I ate 2, and he's like handing me more, and I'm like, "I'm good. I don't eat too much, I never eat too much."
Yeah.
He hands me the 3rd one, and I'm like, "All right, you know what? I don't want to be disrespectful. Thank you." Yeah. He hands me the 4th one, and I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
And I'm chugging beers too, so I'm like inflating like a balloon. And then he hands me the 6th taco. 6 tacos in. My limit was 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, like,
yeah, you're just like, stop.
I felt like, you know what? I felt like the Grinch there's a scene in the Grinch movie where they're having the holiday Cheermeister, whatever the fuck, where they're just stuffing him with fucking shit.
I know what you're talking about, the food where you're just like, I'll try it. Yeah, I got you.
That's what I felt like. I've never in my life eaten so well and so much.
Yep.
Any time.
Yeah.
It was the most I've ever eaten. I ate so much that day that for the next days I didn't have to eat at all. They just kept feeding me, and I just kept inflating.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. If I said no to that right away, I think I could have gotten kicked out. It's like I don't.
You could have said just no.
I did.
Yeah, I just been like, no, I'm okay. Like, hey, I have a two limit thing.
Yeah, and I did. I said it multiple times. Yeah. I said it every single time we had dinner, breakfast, everything. I'm like, this is all I can have. And he's like, well, you're not eating. Here's I would finish like my 2 eggs, and he's like, here's half a torta, half a fucking cheeseburger.
You should have faked throwing up.
I was supposed to.
Or you should have just threw up.
Well, I was like, I knocked out every single time, and my uncle's just like, well, you don't fucking eat. Like, you fucking eat. And I'm like, I'm not supposed to. Do you want me to be obese? Like, I don't understand what you want.
Is he obese?
No, they're just big dudes.
Okay.
You're like my dad. Like, my dad's like a bigger guy. It's just like a big frame. But like, they want me to eat so much. I don't know why. My only thing that I wanted to do was go to Jack in the Box because I'm from California. That's been the spot I've always wanted to go. It's the food that reminds me of home. Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
I've never had it. I don't know what's...
It's just the McDonald's of
I've had In-N-Out.
Yeah.
But I've never had Jack in the Box.
I had In-N-Out the third day I went there.
How was it?
The burgers were amazing, but the fries were soggy as fuck.
Were they really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not every single In-N-Out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's the normal type of it, but the fries were soggy.
In-N-Out or Jack in the Box?
In-N-Out.
Oh, In-N-Out, okay.
Fries were soggy. Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't recall them being soggy.
Yeah. And
I recall them being tasteless, if anything.
Yeah.
They have no salt.
They give you salt on the side, yeah.
They have nothing at all. I hate their fries. I hate them with the passion.
Yeah, and that's the thing for me. It's like I can't really judge it on the first one. I need to have it 2 more times, and then I can be like, okay. But there was habaneros there, and we just fucking bit into them, and we didn't know that's what the habaneros. I think you're supposed to bite the habanero and take out the liquid and put it in the burger. I think that's how it's supposed to be, or just eat the habanero. Yeah, the little pepper.
I never got no pepper.
It's on the side, like it's on by where the ketchup is or whatever.
At In-N-Out.
Yeah, at In-N-Out.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Immediately.
Which one I didn't get that.
This is in San Jose. I don't know if that's.
I went to the one in what is it? Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. Okay, yeah. Well, they don't give you it with the food. It's on the side.
We're like the
It wasn't there?
Not there. No.
And it's covered with lids and shit. So it's like people miss it because it's not. Why would you have it?
They were literally nothing there. It's literally the ketchup. The cups, the lids, the cups,
and that was it.
The straws, the napkins, just like a McDonald's. There's no jalapeno.
That's weird.
There's nothing there.
It might have been just that one, but like everyone was just chewing on them. It was weird.
There a bunch of Hispanics in the area?
Yeah, there was quite a few.
Because you looked like you were out in the ranch area.
Yeah, so that was the third day. The second day, I don't think. What did we do the second day? I think the second day was when we went to my aunt's house. No, what did we fucking do the second day? I don't even remember. But the third day is when we went on the ranch.
I saw you play with goats.
Yes. So immediately, my cousin Pollo is what they call him. They call him Pollo. I believe his name is Caesar. Mm-hmm. He has a ranch, and he keeps talking to us like, hey, we're gonna go to the ranch this day, and we're like, oh fuck yeah. Oh, this is the second day. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What happens is that I wanted my dad to go so he can get on the horse finally, like he hasn't been on the horse in fucking so long. Yeah. And by the way, his mood changed dramatically.
He was much happier.
You could just tell.
That's what California does.
Yeah.
You glow instantly.
He glows.
It's better. It's amazing.
And my biggest problem with my dad is that he doesn't believe anything I say. He doesn't trust me. He doesn't believe in me. He doesn't. These are things he'll never say to me, but it's just the way that he acts that makes me feel like, what the fuck? I told you. I'm allergic to cats. Yeah. And he's like, you've never told me that. I'm like, I've told you 6 fucking times. Like, I don't know how many times I got to say this shit. Yeah. Little things like that is what pisses me off about my dad. Yeah. Where then when we go to Cali, immediately when we get to Cali, all of the hate is just gone. Yeah. Everything's gone. It's just we're just having the best time. Just
that's bonding. What it is. It's like all the stress, everything else with like his family. Yeah, it's all gone.
It's all gone. It was awesome, man. Yeah. I almost just didn't want to leave, but anyway, that day was the best day when we went to. Our cousin picked us up my cousin picked us up around like 10, around that time. We go immediately to the ranch, and I wasn't thinking I was gonna get on. I was like, oh, we're going to go to the ranch, and he's just going to show us around, and my dad can finally ride his horse. We're going to be good. And when we get there, immediately he's like, hey, help me set him up. And he's got 2 horses. One's a wild one. It's a younger one, and one's like a giant motherfucker. Yeah. And apparently the giant one is already trained. He's ready to go, but the younger one is not. Yeah. He needs to be more trained, more hit and all that shit. All the things to groom a horse or whatever.
Yeah, we don't support animal abuse.
Yeah. Not in the show. Show. You hit your own horses, but not in the show.
I don't care.
So, anyway, I went through the whole process of what it meant to take care of a horse. Obviously, here they give them away for free. Yeah. You can have a horse in San Jose. Here's a horse.
Shut the fuck up.
They just give you horses. Awesome. But the problem is, people immediately regret it because to take care of a horse, you need to have certain things, right? Yeah. You need to have a place for them to live and to sustain their lives, and also a place for them to walk out and actually do shit, right? Yeah. Then you also got to pay for the food. The food is like $500 to $600 a horse. Oof. It's a lot of money, and it's a lot of maintenance. My cousin has somebody that comes out apart from him that actually takes care of the horses. Yep. Grooms them and everything, trains them and everything. Yep. It's a lot of money. it might as well. And then when my dad immediately got the restless horse, the one that was just like, he's always moving. He's always like trying to step on you. He's always like trying to put his weight on you.
Yeah.
And my dad just grabbed him and just like, hey, look, if you want to like connect to a horse, you connect with his eyes. And he's like, he looked at his eyes and the horse just calmed the fuck down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is some wild shit I've never seen. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
My cousin's just hitting the fuck, like, get the fuck out of there, like, move, like, fucking move your fucking shit, like, fucking move, like, just to get the saddle on him and shit. He's like, hey, if it doesn't work, if he doesn't stand still, hit him on the side. And I'm like, Jesus, I don't know if I can hit a horse. Yeah. But it's working, I guess.
Like, you want that horse to kick you? That thing is going to fucking bust your head open, dude.
Well, it's just like these little things that they do to, like, to get them to be in line, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like a little knock, like when you do with your dog, like when you do a little butt slap.
Exactly,
like, hey,
those little things.
Cut it out.
But my dad just grabbed him. He's just like, no, you just got to do this. And he just looked in the horse, and the horse just, I felt the connection. It was just so fucking strong. It was weird, dude.
Yeah, you got a boner, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
sick fuck.
No, it wasn't like that. It was just more of like, holy shit. Why can't he do that with like his children?
That's way too much.
I think so.
That's way too much.
I think it's way too much.
That's how I feel like I'm gonna be. I would rather connect more with like animals and people. Yeah.
Exactly.
I would always probably choose the animal over people.
Over the fucking people.
Yeah. Like with my own kids, 100% my kids are last. It don't matter to me at the end of the day.
Exactly.
I feel like it's probably the same way with your dad.
Probably.
It's that Hispanic mentality.
I think so.
We care more about animals than dogs.
I think you're right. And he was saying that too, is like when a horse is just different. He'll teach you everything about life.
Yeah.
Every single thing, every step of the way will teach you about life.
Yeah.
It was wild. So then we get to there's like a little circle part where you can just take your horse and everyone just goes there. It's like a gated area. And you can try to practice the horse running, all that stuff. Immediately, my cousin's like, hey, let's get on. And I'm like, I am not fucked up for this yet. Yeah. Like, I need to drink more beers. And it's like, no, just get on. It's easy. And he's more of like like kind of a masculine figure. He's like, a man's going to do, if you're going to do this, you got to be fucking, get up there,
Yeah.
And do this shit. And I'm like, I don't want to disappoint anybody. Let's just do it. And I felt pretty okay. I was like, let me have another beer at least.
Yeah. Which I feel like is the worst thing you could possibly do on a horse.
Probably.
Yeah.
But no, I'm up there with the horse, and he's like, okay, this is how you want to do it. You want to ride him like this and like that. And I'm like, oh, my God. It was smooth. The horse was already trained. If it was on the other horse, I would have had a much bigger struggle. Yeah. This horse was trained. It was like a manual or an automatic car.
It was just like normal for him, an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Just like, let's go around.
Let's just go around.
Somebody's just on my back. Let's go.
Yeah, and he was testing me, too, because the horse I could tell when the horse was just like, are you trying to go forward or to the side? And I'm like, I just want you to go straight.
Yeah.
The horse is just like,
just looking at its owner like, you put this guy on me?
Yeah, exactly.
This guy?
And I felt that. Like, he's like, who the fuck is this guy? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, petting the horse. I'm like, good job, horse. And I'm trying to kiss him. I'm like, trying to do the connection with the eyes. And the horse just says, get the fuck out of here.
I don't feel like you're that type of person, dude.
No,
I feel like you're that like horse connecting type. I feel like that's not out of your realm.
That's out of my realm. I told my dad to explain that to my cousin as well. I was like, hey, this is all new for my son. He doesn't know any of this stuff. And I'm like, I just want to know the life. Because this is what I felt a long time ago that I wanted to do. I wanted to have a ranch.
Yeah.
I wanted to have a ranch with me and my dad and own that shit with the kids and everything.
Yeah.
That was a dream of mine at one point. Nobody told me about it. It just came to me, and I'm like, I don't know why this is where I feel I need to be.
Yeah.
It's the strangest thing.
Yeah.
But when I got to the ranch, it was like, this is exactly what I want. Like
this
someday.
Lifestyle.
Yeah, this lifestyle is everything I want. And it's like, when we talk about these things, it's like, it's in my blood, as we say. Like, it's supposed to be in here, but I don't. No one told me these things. My dad never told me that shit. It's what I feel.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Anyway. We ride the horse, and then we actually take the horses out of the training ring. We go up in the valley, and we go through some sketchy ass parts of the woods. The horses know exactly what to do. I'm just along for the ride, just trying not to fucking fall off.
Yeah, I know they go sideways, which is kind of like the scary part where they start going sideways.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, I could fall. I
could fucking die right here.
Yeah.
I learned how to ride it, but I'm not professional or anything like that. But I learned how to at least keep my balance.
Snap. You're like, how do I make it go? I'm trying to make it go faster. Yeah. I'm trying to gear. I'm like, bro, you just literally tap your fucking feet.
Yeah, you're supposed to tap it. Yeah,
let's go.
Exactly. And I'm like, I don't want to hurt him, but I'm like,
yeah.
It's not
fucking horse is like, this guy's just fucking kicking me in my ribs. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, no, all the time. I feel like the horse is just like, who the fuck is this guy?
You know what I feel like? It's probably like energy wise. Like, you know how they say like when you like your dogs can sense fear out of you?
Same thing.
It's probably the same way with the horse.
Same thing, man.
Yeah.
The same thing.
It's probably like, oh man.
No, it's because it's the huge difference. When my dad got on, immediately the horse was just like, holy fuck. Like, this dude knows what the fuck he's doing. And they even rode the horses back to where they were posted at to grab like whips, to grab like their saddles, to grab like the correct stuff to like to shoot and stuff. My dad was fucking like teaching the horse how to dance. I'm not teaching him, but like relearning him how to dance and shit. Yeah. The horse was dancing.
All the little sideways steps?
Yeah. He was doing like even like trotting.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, what the fuck is... I've never seen my dad ever on a horse, nor have I ever seen that he can connect with an animal like that.
Yeah.
That's wild to me. It's all new, man. But I've never seen him that happy in my life, ever. I've never seen him that happy.
And you never will.
And I never will again. Yeah. Dead ass, dude. I mean, I never wanted to leave San Francisco.
Yeah.
I almost just told my dad, like, hey, look, what's the worst thing that could happen if we just stay here? It's like, you'll get divorced. Sure. Yeah. Whatever. There's girls all around the corner. Yeah. Fine. You can get new kids here. Doesn't matter. Yeah. What's the worst thing that could happen? And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I miss my family. I'm like, do you?
Just look at it. Yeah. They're like, yeah.
The family lifestyle that was over there, though, was everyone super welcoming, very hospitable every single time. It was just like, ¿Cómo estás? How are you doing? Like, what can I get for you? And they would always pay for our stuff. And it's like, no, we have money. Let's pay. And they're like, no, we're going to pay.
Yeah, because you're a guest. You're only here for the weekend.
Exactly.
So that's nice of them.
Dude, they were the most hospitable people. But I told my dad, like, this is what I want.
Yeah.
Why can't we do this?
Yeah.
You know, and then this is what I told him, like, this is why I went away from you guys, because like you guys not only hurt me, but like you've just shown that you just aren't capable of this kind of love. So I don't want that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we had like a really good bonding time and everything. But that day was the best day, man. We went all the way around with the horses. I got poison ivy that day.
Oof.
It wasn't that bad. I thought it was gonna be worse.
Yeah.
It was worse when I was in high school. Ed gave me these pills for allergies, right?
Yeah.
From Allegra. So I took them right before I was supposed to go to high school. My face was swelling up. I looked like the fucking Elephant Man. Like a horror movie. My ear was like fucking inflated. My eye was like shutting.
Yeah.
And I go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, fuck, dude. Yeah. I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
No one's gonna love you ever.
Yeah.
We go to the hospital. Ed takes me to the hospital.
Poison ivy?
It's poison ivy.
Where'd you get it?
Oh, no. It's we didn't go to the hospital in San Francisco, but in high school, I went to the hospital.
Yeah, with Ed.
And then they just put me steroids.
Oh, okay.
Wiped out my system. I was cool. This time I only got it in my neck.
Where'd you get it?
Apparently down. Well, my cousin was saying, like, as we were going down like the really sketchy parts of the hill, he was just like, this is like the part I don't even want to tell you, but there's poison ivy around here. It's probably better that I don't tell you. The night before, they started saying that, like, how when they were kids riding on horses, there's poison ivy everywhere.
Yeah.
But he's just like, okay, back then the only thing you could do was pay respects to it, like it's a living god.
Yeah.
You pay respects to the poison ivy by bringing him a tamale.
Yeah.
You know, like a little hot thing. And they were like, no, they were like telling me, like, no joke, like, this is what we do. We brought it in. If we got it, we would bring it in the next day and it would be gone. Our things would be gone. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
So then everybody was telling me their stories of like offering food. I'm like, why the fuck would you offer food to a fucking plant? Whatever. Yeah. But if it works, it works, right? Yeah. I don't fucking know. I'm not going to question that. But then when I got it, I'm like, Dad. I'm
running to the poison ivy, huh?
I went like, give me a fucking tamale as soon as possible. Yeah. I grabbed the shit and just chuck it in the woods.
How do you mean? He's a tamale. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was so fucked, man. I'm like, I don't have a fucking tamale and shit. How the fuck am I gonna get it?
What'd you give it?
Nothing.
He said, fuck the poison ivy.
I was like, fuck this shit. No, so that's right after that we went to In-N-Out.
Yeah.
My shit's already, you can tell, it looked like a burn. It was starting to bubble up on my neck and in my back of my neck too. And then my cousin's like, "Oh shit, that actually got you." And I'm like, "Can I just have a burger?"
But how though? Like, you're on a horse.
That's what I'm saying though. I don't know if I because I remember me grabbing my leg and like touching my thing with that. It might have been that, but he's like, and the horse was trying to grab. There's like little trees on the side. He was trying to grab them, and my cousin's like, "No, if he's doing that, just kick him in the ribs." And I'm like, "All right," and I just do a little, "Hey guy, can we just go straight?"
Yeah, just a little tap tap.
Yeah, a little tap tap, and he would stop that immediately. But when we went down, all these bushes covered us and shit. And it wasn't even that bad though. I've had worse, is what I'm saying. We go after In-N-Out. We go to get Benadryl, just like the cream.
Yep.
Went away right away.
So nobody else got it but you.
Just me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It must
even
have been
that
your
bad.
pants, son.
I want to say it was the pants.
Because I was gonna say like if I were passing through woods, even with ticks, my first thing is before I get in the house, I would just take the pants off, wash my hands, make sure I don't have anything on me, and then let's go.
Yep. And he was saying that too. He was like, "Don't touch it anymore." And I kept touching it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, "What the fuck is this? Why is my beard so itchy?" It was because of that. It was weird, man.
I've had poison ivy once. I'm pretty sure.
On your feet?
I like swelled up. I know that I saw my arms puff up.
Huh.
And I know that like the night before I went to go play like fronton. And so basically I was out playing in the leaves and I was just touching everything. I was just like, putting it on my face.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the next day it hit me. And I saw the hives on my arms, and somebody at school was like, "Yo, your face is like puffing up.
Right.
It's getting like swollen." And I'm like,
"What
no,"
the fuck?
I'm like, "No, wait, really?" And I knew that my arms were getting bad, so I'm like, "Oh, this is poison ivy."
Right.
I don't know why I knew, but I was just like swelling because I'm not allergic to anything, so it has to be like poison ivy. This is the only thing I've seen in movies.
What did you do?
I was touching the leaves.
No, I mean, what did you do after?
What do you mean? What did I do after?
Did you go to the hospital or?
No. I went to the nurse, and the nurse sent me home.
Just like
she
that.
Just said, "Yeah, you'll be fine. Just come back once this swells down."
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. My mom picked me up and I went home. Shit. I didn't take anything for it. I just sat there. It was itchy, so I tried not to scratch myself.
That's hard as fuck.
Yeah. So, but I was like, that's where I feel like I have like a good don't touch it.
Oh, okay.
Now because of it, like when you get the nails, little cuticles.
Yeah.
And people will rip it. My dad will.
Yeah.
I have I won't do it.
No, I do
Even
that.
if it bothers me, like I try to use like my mind over my body. It's
Dude, that's the hardest thing to do, man.
It's literally concentration. Like then you don't. It like in 5 minutes it goes away. That habit feeling.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I got to try that more often because it's so hard, man. It makes me want to just like get in there, but that's the hardest thing for me. I know.
Yeah.
That's weird, but anyway. So poison ivy fucking sucked. I think the next day we went to Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is like about an hour away from San Jose.
Okay.
It's like an amusement park, like Valley Fair, but it has a beach.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Santa Monica still.
Yeah, it's got like a pier, you got a dock and everything, and it's got like it's like an amusement park.
Is Santa Cruz? I might be wrong with this. Isn't that like where skateboarding was invented? Dogtown? Is Dogtown in Santa Cruz?
I think Dogtown is in Santa Monica. Probably.
Santa Monica?
I want to say so. I know it's probably in Long Beach or Redondo Beach.
Oh, okay.
One of those two. I could be wrong though. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Santa Cruz though, it's just this amusing part. It's really fucking lively. The sun is perfect. It's like the best day.
Yeah.
My cousin, I was driving with my cousin, which is my uncle's son, who we were staying with, Uncle George, and then his son is named George, but in English. This dude drives like a monster.
In California?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people drive crazy.
He's got a BMW, sported out car, decked the fuck out. He drives like as if it's his last ride.
What do they do? Because I thought they lived in a good area from your snap.
They live in a great area. Yeah. They live in apartments, and he does like I think construction work. He's a delivery guy. Yeah. So he just picks up materials and drops them off. Yeah. And I'm not sure how much he does for work wise, but my uncle does the in like maintenance repairs stuff of in-house stuff like that. Okay. That's all I know. My aunt doesn't work. She just stays at home and cleans and makes food. That's it.
Okay.
And then my niece Itzel, she's like in I think middle school. She's 13, and this chick is like ready. As in, like, smart, ahead of her fucking class.
Oh, okay.
But, like, no street knowledge at all.
Right.
Things like that, you know?
Book smart.
Yeah.
Not street smart.
Not street smart. But either way, had a great time with all of them. But like I was riding with him, and we left first, and somehow my Uncle George beat us to the fucking place.
Really?
Every single time. Because we would take 2 separate cars.
Yeah.
And he was driving like close. He would get up to like fucking people's license plates and then move and then go again and then like hit the e-brake. And I'm like, what the fuck, man?
He's trying to kill you guys?
He is always on his phone too. We could die at any moment.
Yeah.
We could die at any fucking moment.
Yeah.
But still, even with all that crazy driving, he was going 120. My Uncle George still beat us. And his just regular BMW fucking 2008 car. Weird. And I'm like, how the fuck could this guy? How? I don't fucking get it.
Just smoking you guys?
He just smoked us every single time. And one time we were like, when we were coming back from Santa Cruz, he was at the light already just there, just waiting. And then we were like, is that fucking him? And then he just rolls on his windows like, yo. Like, what a flex.
Yeah. Maybe he just knows shortcuts.
I think it's what he did.
Different people take different paths.
Yeah, he went. It was ridiculous, man. Every single time, he just always was ahead of us. I'm like, this dude's like 50-something years old. How the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that happened. The last day was pretty much a chill day. We just stayed at home. We ate pretty good. We had some donuts. That was pretty much it, man. And then we went to the airport. Going to the airport this time, we were like, okay, now we know what to do. We just go straight. We take a left, and we're fucking there. Our flight was supposed to leave at 5:50. That's what our ticket says. That's what our fucking voucher says and everything.
Yeah.
We get there at 4, and to TSA, we have to wait like 30 minutes for my dad to clear up his name, because apparently on the ticket it just says Benjamin Renteria, but on his ID it says Lopez Benjamin Renteria, as in like Lopez is his middle name.
Yeah, you have to do what your ID says when you book a flight.
My sister who booked it didn't know that.
Yeah.
But all you have to do is just scan his ID, and it pulls up all the information.
Yeah.
It just makes it smoother, obviously, if you do just put it on the ticket like normal. So we're waiting for 30 minutes. It's now 4:30, and we're like, okay, fuck. We need to pass TSA. We need to just fucking eat something and then go.
Yeah.
We eat something, and now it's like 5:15. As soon as we're done, we start to pack up and we start to leave. And as soon as we're going down, there's a guy that's like, oh, are you guys for Sun Country? Are you? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, your flight's about to take off. I'm like, what the fuck?
No way.
And I turned to my dad, I'm like, hey, we gotta fucking go.
Yeah.
And everyone is like, as we're going down to like go to the aircraft, everyone's just like, go.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, what the fuck, man? We had time. We had plenty of time. They were super over exaggerating. They were gonna leave 15 minutes early. It's weird. I don't know.
What time was the flight?
At 5:50.
So they were gonna leave at 5:40.
5:45, or 5:35. And we were like at 5:40, we were already there.
So why are they rushing you?
I don't know. But we get there, and we finally get our tickets, and we finally get in our seats, we sit down, and immediately, the pilot gets a call. He goes on the intercom. Sorry to inform you guys, but it looks like we have a leak, so we're going to be waiting here for a little bit until maintenance comes up. And my dad, as you know, he's just freaking the fuck out now. He's like, okay, fuck, I heard a leak. I shouldn't have heard that. I shouldn't have opened the window. Now I'm freaking the fuck out. And we're right next to the by the wing.
Yeah.
So when you open the window, the wing's right there. Yep. And he's like, I could see the whole workers. I can see what they're doing. Yeah. They're trying to put shit up. And I'm like, don't worry, they're fine. They'll probably think we did it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like
they're trying to blow it up.
Yeah, like it's fine. Don't worry about it. I kept telling him it's gonna be fine. My uncle, that's to kind of retract a little bit. My uncle gave us an apron. Yeah. An apron that has a trick. It's got a trick pony.
Dick on it.
It's got a dick on it.
Yeah.
And
that's kind of fucked.
He gave it to me. He's just like, check this out. This is how you blow a fucking thing. And woo! And I'm like, this is too much.
Yeah.
This is too much. He's like, here, have it. And I'm like, is this illegal? Can I have this? Like, sure. And every time I'm just like, I think people are going to think it's a fucking missile.
They're going to know what it is.
Yeah.
They're going to know what it is.
And then he's just like, hey, we have cheese. Dude, there was people bringing cheese from Mexico. Blocks of cheese that looked like fucking gold bricks.
Yeah.
And he bought like, I don't know, 60 of them for like $25 each. And he's flipping them for $45.
Yeah.
Double the profit. He sold them all in like 2 days. And he gave us one. He's like, hey, do you want one? I'm like, sure. And then my dad's like, well, it doesn't fit in my bag. Put it in yours. So
I would not say yes.
Yeah.
I would not say yes. I'm like, you're going to make me bring this stinky cheese back in my luggage. Like,
yeah.
No, I'm all right.
Yeah, I put it in a Ziploc bag. It didn't smell anything, but when we passed through TSA, it picked up like, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, oh, here we go. He's going to pull the thing and it's going to be a dick. And it's like, oh, fucking great.
Yeah. You're going to be like, fuck.
Yeah, but it shows up as like a bio thing because like it's a solid food. And I was told we could do that.
Yeah.
He pulls it out. I was like, what is this? I'm like, cheese, man.
Cheese, yeah, just like, hey, man.
Like, we make cheese.
Cheese.
He's like, all right. He scans it, make sure there's no drugs in it, and he just puts it back in my bag. And I'm like, is that it?
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool. And that's it.
All right, just like, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. And the whole time, as my dad's freaking out on the plane, I'm like, look, Dad, we got away with the cheese. We're good. We got away with the penis missile. We're fine.
Yeah.
I call my sister. I'm like, hey, we have this little delay here. Is this common? She's like, yeah, it's fine. Common. And my dad's just like, I'm like, just calm the fuck down, guy.
Yeah.
But as soon as the plane took off, everything was fine. It was the smoothest ride going back, honestly. And I just gave my dad like a Jack and Daniels on the rocks, and he just chilled the fuck out.
You just knocked out.
Knocked the fuck out.
Jeez.
That was it, man. It was
Is that the time?
No, I just got a booked for another show. That's the other things we got going on. Right before we left, we saw Sonic, which I'm fucking wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I didn't realize it.
Yeah. I only put it on so I could remember it.
Just like I saw it, I was like, now that I see it, I like it.
Sonic. What do you think?
It was a great movie.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love Sonic.
It was fucking great.
Especially the ending scene. I was like, wow.
The ending was fucking dope, but we never talked about it. I totally forgot about it until like I looked at my thing.
I can't talk about it. I can't spoil it.
No, but I loved it. I love Sonic. I reviewed it already, but you wanted to go see it, so we went to go see it kind of the week of that I was supposed to leave and shit. I think it was a Wednesday and I left on a Thursday.
Yeah. Or it was like Monday.
Yeah.
Monday or Tuesday.
I think it was Monday, possibly.
I think it was a Monday.
But
we went to go check it out.
But yeah, Sonic was great. And today I was going to go see Dumbledore, but there's just so much. Dude. Everybody came today. Yoshi came in the morning, Evan came after, and then Blake came, and now you came. Everybody that like normally comes is always there.
Yeah.
All came in one day. I was like, holy shit.
You hit us up, man. You're just like, let's go. What time did you land?
I landed here at midnight.
Last night?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't get home until 1. And then as soon as I got home, I just showered, took a melatonin, and I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
It fucked me up. I felt like I was still 9 p.m. because, like I said, the time difference was so fucked up. It fucked me up, dude. I'm getting used to sleeping again here. It's just over there, I felt like the days were so fucking long. And here, it's like my day's just begun. It's weird.
It's nice though. Like it's just nice to enjoy that like sunny weather.
It was the best.
You wake up and you just feel good.
Yeah.
So like landing here, and now knowing the fact that you bonded with your dad.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna stay better or it's just gonna be the same?
Immediately as soon as we get here, he's like already with the same shit. You know what he fucking says to me, dude? He's like, we're waiting at TSA to clear TSA as we're going from San Jose back. And I'm like, oh, make sure you have your ID ready. He's like, don't say that word. I'm like, what? Like, don't say that word. And he's like doing this, like dismissive. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, don't say the word. Like, what? Like, ID. Don't say that word. I'm like, ID? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, your ID?
Yeah, like, I can't say, get your ID ready?
Yeah.
Like, little things like that is what pisses me off about him. I'm like, it makes me go like, oh, I can't say ID? And then I'm like, I get like, it's turned the screws for me. It's like, what are you're taking this, you're over-exaggerating this thing. Now I'm going to take it further to like really hammer in the point that you're just saying some ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
Immediately, as soon as we started heading back, all the shit just keeps coming back. And it's like, I wish we could have just stayed. It was the perfect, we didn't fight. We just had a really good time. But as soon as we came back,
triggered him?
Yeah.
Just been like, oof. Like, all right.
Every little thing just kept triggering him. And then when we got here, even like to my stepmom, he was just like, hey, are you here yet? And she's like, no, we're on 494. He's like, you're still there? It's like, and she's like, you're really gonna do this right now? And then he's like, we'll just wait. We'll wait here. And it's like, dude, what the? I get it.
Yeah.
But like the switch fucking flipped.
I think it's stressful moments. Even my dad's like that too.
Yeah.
Where he like lands and then he's just like, why aren't you here?
Yeah.
I'm like, do you not see this line right now? Like, Jesus, calm down.
Exactly.
I'm like, if it's the other way around, you'd be flipping on me. Like, you like.
Yeah.
Like saying like, oh, you better wait.
Yeah.
I'll be there when I'll be there. And it's just like, dude.
All these little things. It's like, why couldn't we just stay? I was like, I just wanted to stay in San Francisco. This is perfect.
I think just airplanes alone make people just fucking like tweakers.
Yeah, I think so. But I think it was like his whole vibe in San Francisco. I've never seen him that happy in my life. I've never seen that.
Maybe he's just pissed that he had to go back now.
Yeah, I think so. I'm like yeah,
fuck.
I get it. I would divorce. You know, if you want a divorce, to go divorce and leave your kid. I would do that.
Yeah.
If you're not happy, we'll just stay. I told my dad, like, dead ass. I was like, hey, man, what's the worst that can happen? I just stay.
Should have just not spoke to him at that point.
Yeah.
Once your dad said that, or like was just being over dramatic or stuff, I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
You're used to it.
I'm used to it.
What's the point of like even arguing or like trying to?
I don't want to argue. That's the thing. It's like I don't understand what you're doing right now. It's weird.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You just literally at that point, it's like when my dad does shit, I've just learned to let it go.
Yeah.
And then I'll just do it back to him.
Exactly.
Piss him off. So he'd be like, I did that to you like a couple days ago or like the other day, and I'm like, yeah. How do you feel?
Yeah.
He's like, I feel bad. There you go.
There you go.
That's all you needed to know.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
It's
and
the
then
only
he immediately learns it from that point on.
Perfect.
You just have to like show them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Don't say that word. It's fucking.
Exactly. When next time you're with them, he says something. Don't say that word. Be serious with them. Don't say that word.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't care. Don't say that word.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck
That's
you.
really it.
It's all those little things, man. But as soon as we got back, I don't know. It's a different vibe. Like I already tell, like everything came back to him. Like he's got to work the next day. He's got to do all this shit. And I'm like, holy fuck, man. We should have just stayed a whole month or something.
You should have just been like, you know what? It was a good moment that I'll keep in my memories. And
for sure.
Time to go back to their regular life.
Exactly. No, that vacation I'll hold for my heart for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Yeah. Nothing was planned. We got to see every fucking place in San Jose, which was like in between Santa Cruz and San Francisco. But we got to see everything that was meant to see and more. It was awesome.
All right.
It was a good time. Other than that, we got shows coming up. What's it called? We got a show I have a show with my band on the 23rd, which I told you about. It's going to be a Saturday.
The 23rd? It's
at Virginia's Basement.
The 23rd.
Dude, this month's already over. Yeah. Saturday.
Am I free this Saturday? I'll have to go after soccer at practice.
Yeah. It's going to be, we play at 8 p.m. Or 8:10, but Evan's headlining. He's opening.
He's opening? So they gave him the green light.
They gave him the green light.
Fuck yeah, that's sick. All right, good.
We're playing a couple of his songs from his album.
Yep.
Holy shit. It's wild.
Have you guys been practicing it?
No.
Has he been practicing it?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It's going to be fun, though. He's opening. It's not really, it's pretty low key. But it looks like Daniel's band's playing, which I don't think you met Daniel.
I've never met Daniel.
I went to go see his band a week before I was supposed to leave to San Francisco.
Yeah.
And they're pretty clutch. They're more grungy Nirvana kind of stuff.
This is their show, right?
This is an open mic. You just sign up as a band, and bands go. And 20 bands a whole night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 songs each, and it just kind of rotates.
Yeah.
So it's like a plug and play and just fucking go.
Yeah.
So we're doing that on Saturday, and then after that, we're going to the hotel, which Lily was talking about.
That same Saturday.
Same Saturday.
Do I have anything to do Sunday?
Jesus.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll think. We'll see.
I have I don't know if this is still scheduled though. I haven't heard shit, but I mean I'm down for whatever.
For what, the hotel?
The hotel, yeah.
I don't know. That's up to you. I mean, I haven't heard nothing at that point from you.
Yeah, because I told you to come with us.
Yeah.
And I told Lily you were down, so she's just counting heads, but like nothing. I haven't heard Jack.
Yeah.
But anyway, my main thing is we get to fucking go out and promote our music, Skeleton Crew, which is going to be great, and then just rock out with our singles.
And then you perform again in Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. So
the garage?
No, this is going to be at Music Underground.
Music Underground.
Underground Music Cafe. Jesus Christ, it's a tongue twister.
Yeah.
We're going to play there in Cinco de Mayo. And that day is our first official show.
Yeah.
As a band. 6 to 7, just an hour set. But the whole point of it is, like, if we do fucking good here, we can hopefully get a big-ass stage for the next time, you know?
6 to 7 only?
Yeah, it's just an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. The good thing is that it's just plug and play. We just go and we plug in our shit. We're going to try to be there a little bit earlier to just get everything going, but yeah.
6 to 7 is early.
Yeah, it's pretty early, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to take what you can get because, like, I mean...
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was just trying to see. What day does that land on?
That's a Thursday.
Oh, that's a Thursday. Okay.
Yeah.
Thursday.
That'll be a band practice day, yeah.
Okay.
So instead of band practice, we're just going to do a show.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's going to be low-key. But we're going to try to rock that shit out with our best songs. And then we have our June the 3rd show, June 3rd is going to be the big one where like it's actually going to be a bigger event. It's called, so the garage is what the venue is called, but there's a smaller venue inside it called the Lounge. We're going to be playing there on June 3rd.
Okay.
And I just got a text message or an email from Cadence where it's in Payne Avenue, Maryland and Payne. Yeah, if you go down Maryland, then you go down Payne. That's where Cadence is.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a pretty small shop. It's really claustrophobic, but people showed the fuck up for Daniel's band and even the last band that was there. Yeah. It was packed the fuck up with people. Right. They charged $10 a cover. They easily made like more than $500. Okay. And it's small. It was smaller. It's from that wall, from my piano to that wall to that wall. And this is the stage. The piano's the stage. That's it. Small.
Are they charging that for their band?
I think they're charging covers for the door.
Just for, okay. And then are they splitting that with everybody?
I don't know. And that's I just got the email about it, and I have to look at it later. I don't know what the whole ins and outs is, but easily, like, somebody made $500 to $600. Right. Easy. Right. Charging $10 a cover. Anyway, so those are the shows coming up. We were supposed to play a show the week coming up, but Aaron just called us like, hey, these guys are tweaking that there's too many people coming, so I don't think we're going to do that show. I'm like, cool.
Who's tweaking?
The people that are going to host this garage party. Yeah. It's kind of the similar what we did a couple of weeks ago with Blake was there, Blake, Lily, and Evan was there. And we got to see like these fucking bands just rotate, just keep rolling. Yeah. Like they play like their set and then they rotate the entire night. I think they started at like at 5 and then they went to like midnight. It was awesome. Yeah. It was like a college. It was in Coma Park. It was like a college party. Okay. It was sick. It's the same thing, but it was going to happen on the 29th next week. But these guys canceled out. I guess they're freaking the fuck out. There's too many people coming, and I don't know. They just told me that, so I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. It doesn't matter to us. We got to just keep practicing. Yeah. I got other shit. So, other than that, Evan's gonna play. He's gonna. I told him like I gave him the idea, like, dude, these are the songs, and he finally wrapped them up, and he just has to let us know
how it goes.
Yeah, just let us know like what he wants me to play and all that shit. And
okay. So you guys are performing with them then?
Yeah, he's gonna. We're gonna. I mean, it's gonna be me and Aaron. I'm gonna back him up. Yeah. And whoever else wants to back him up.
Melina, I'm guessing, right?
No, it's gonna be more of his rocker songs.
Oh, okay. So it's not gonna be.
Not the ones that we did yet.
I thought those were great.
No, those are awesome. I think they're a different atmosphere though, for sure. Other than that, that's all I had. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna go get my fucking contacts today.
Oh, how are they?
I'm not wearing them, but that shit fucking sucked. Dude.
Did they have to stick a finger in your eye?
I had to stick my own finger in my eye. And that sucked because I didn't. They were like, "Oh, watch this video," and I'm like, "No, I got this. Like, I don't need no fucking video."
Oh so shit!
I'm, like, completely trying to like jam my eye this whole time. Yeah, like, trying to fit it in. And she finally comes in after a few minutes, dude. Yeah. Probably like 10 minutes. And my eye is super red and it's like tearing up, you know? Fuck and she goes like, "Did you get it in?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fucking irritated." I'm like, this is fucking frustrating. Yeah. And she's like, "Here, I'll help you." So like, open your eyes, and we're trying like different techniques, right? Because I'm like, my eyes are just tiny. I can't do it. And we finally get one in. And once I got that one eye contact in, I was like, wow, I can see so clear.
Really?
Like, whoa. I was like, fuck yeah.
What? Okay.
We had to get the other one in. That took like another fucking 10 minutes. And I was like pissed. And
isn't there like a technique for it?
I don't know, dude. There's like a technique for some. I tried the YouTube technique. That shit didn't work. She tried to show me, and I was just like, I don't know how your fucking fingers are working. I just don't care. Like, let's just do it. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I was like, this is perfect. I'm gonna stick with contacts for sure.
But if you can get them in, yeah.
Yeah, I got them. I got both in. I was scared of how to get them out because I just didn't know like what the fuck was I'm gonna do. Like, they're like, just pinch it. So I'm sitting there for 5 minutes, dude, pinching my eyeball.
And you feel like you're gonna tear your retinas?
No, I was just like pinching and pinching and pinching and pinching. And I'm like, I can't get the contacts. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know if it's my fingers. Like,
you have good fingernails. Yeah.
Well, it's like, don't use your nails.
Oh shit.
Just use your like actual skin. Like,
okay.
So I'm like trying to like get it, and I'm like touching my eyelash, which is causing me to. Like,
oh, you have small eyes too. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my god, like fuck, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So she goes, hey, why don't you just pull it down? Like, grab the lens and actually pull it down. And now she's like, you're gonna have to put a little bit of force. And I'm like, okay. So I literally jabbed my whole fucking finger in my eyeball.
Oh, fuck.
Pulled it down. And my eye's like super red.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's there. Like, you got it. Just pinch it out. And I pinched it. I was like, no, I'm like, my eyes tweaking. I'm like, I got it. I'm like, yes. I'm like, yeah. She's like, now the next one. I was like, looking at her like, fuck. I was like, fuck me.
That was...
After I got it down, that first technique, I got the second one down super easy. I put it
Okay.
out. After the second try, I'm like, boom, done.
So you just need practice.
Yeah, fuck that. The shit fucking sucked. My eyes, even my eyes right now feel like it hurts from jabbing my
No,
fingers
I could
in.
tell you've been squinting a lot, and I think it's because of that. I was just like, I don't know if your eyes are really dry right now.
I think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they give you like little droplets?
No, because I'm going to use dailies. So it's just put them in when I wake up. Perfectly good day. And then at night, throw them bitches away. Don't have to worry about them until the next day.
Really?
Yep.
Do you, for dailies, do you have a prescription for them?
What do you mean?
Did they come with prescriptions? Like you just, how do I say
Like
this?
glasses, or are you talking about like my actual eyesight?
Your contacts, yeah. So your contacts, like you can't just put any kind of contacts in there. You have to.
No, they have my prescription. I'm a -2.
Okay. Do you have to buy like a bulk? Is that how it works?
Well, they ask you like, hey, do you want like a month, half a year, or a year? I said I want a whole year, and I want dailies.
Okay.
And she's like, that's gonna be expensive. And I said, I don't give a fuck. I want a whole year and dailies. And she's like, all right, which brand? I'm like, I don't give a fuck again. Give me
Jesus Christ.
the fucking dailies, a year's worth, and your biggest, best brand. Because she was like hyping them up. She's like, oh, you know, the really good ones are breathable. And I'm like, yeah, I'll fucking do that.
But why?
What do you mean fucking why? So my eyes can breathe. These guys. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I don't know this
Just to
shit.
say, like, you know, in the contact world, you know, when other people have glasses and they're like, oh, what contacts do you have? I got Gucci. The Gucci contacts.
Oh, okay. It's the flex.
Like, what do you have?
Yeah.
Oh, you got Target brand? Oh. I'm just kidding. That'd be fucking ridiculous. That'd be such an asshole move. Like, you broke blind, bitch. Oh, that'd be fucked. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just assumed they would be great for my eyes.
Yeah.
So that's why I would prefer the best, like, you know, the best for my eyes.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I can see far. You know, with my left eye is dominant than my right.
Oh, Jesus
So
Christ.
when I put the contact in and they're doing the eye test, like close your eyes.
Yeah.
They go, all right, close your right eye. Took me a second. I was like, which one's my right? I said, all right, this one. And I'm looking.
Yeah.
And I could see the bottom.
Yeah.
Of, you know, of the letters.
Yeah, the letters. Show. Yeah.
I was fucking like happy.
Yeah.
Because normally I can't see it.
Yep.
Even with my glasses, I can't see that bottom.
Yeah.
So with the contacts, I could see everything, and I read it to her. She's like, do your other eye. I said those are symbols.
Yeah.
Gibberish. I can't see anything.
So your left eye is the one that's
So my left eye is dominant.
Okay.
My right eye is weak.
Okay.
So
your right
eye
is the one. Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck, that sucks. How can I fix that?
So all you have to do is just put in dailies every day, which I think you just need practice, and then you'll get it.
Yeah, it's just practice. I mean, if it was easier to take it out, I just get frustrated because I was like, oh, this is gonna be super easy. I just pop these bitches right in.
Yeah.
Because she asked me, she's like, are you comfortable with touching your eyeball? I'm like, yeah, I touch my eyeball every day. It doesn't matter, you know? That's fine. It's when I touch my eyelashes and I react to closing my eyes. It's the difference.
Yep.
So I was just like, yeah, so I have to get used to it.
Don't they have like stretchers, or you just have to like get
I
your
just
eye?
gotta open my eyeballs.
Fuck. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good reach.
So I was like, yeah. So what I'm gonna do? She told me, she's like, don't grab it from right here. She's like, grab it from like your actual eye.
Yeah.
So like, you can't close it, like, even if you try. And I was like, I was not doing that. I was grabbing it by the eye.
Oh, by the eyelid. Okay,
and so
I see
it
what
was
you mean.
forcing my eye to shut.
Yeah. Damn.
I got my packages delivered today. I got Beats headphones.
Holy shit.
So I was like, yes, I got the studio brand, which I've wanted for fucking years since the original.
You ordered shit? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I got some Beats with your card.
Oh,
Appreciate
shit.
it.
There we go. Beats by Dre?
Yep.
With my card?
With your card.
Fuck.
Thank you for the gift.
I'll have to figure that out.
So they're the studio ones. They're like soundproof.
Yeah.
Not soundproof. What is it? Sound cancellation?
Yeah.
So once I put them on, I can't hear anything, and I'm just like, wow.
They're
amazing.
great.
This is
How do they sound
amazing.
though?
They sound great.
Awesome.
They sound. I would hope for a fucking $340 like fucking
Jesus.
headphones. They would sound
Why?
amazing.
Is it for traveling? Is that why you wanted to travel?
I always wanted Beats as a kid.
Okay.
I think when the OGs came out,
Yeah.
everybody fucking wore them. All the athletes had them. You know, Beats was like that fucking thing you wanted.
Yeah.
It was like the Jordan and Nike.
Oh yeah, I knew. I felt the hype.
And so for like many years, I never got it. I had the little headphones, and finally, I'm like, yo, I'm going to purchase myself the studio ones that I've always wanted for so long. I'm like, why not? Yeah. And I was just like, bought it. I was like, fuck yes.
Happy.
I've never once, because I've always tried them on at the store. I've always like been like, I fucking want these. Like I want these, and I just never jumped the gun and got them.
Right. But now you could. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm just like, I'm getting them.
$340. Jesus.
Yeah.
Have you been working?
Huh?
Have you been working?
Yeah.
Ish.
The government.
They owe you money?
They owe me money. They owe me my tax. I haven't done my taxes either.
Me neither.
Have you done your taxes?
No.
Dude, are they gonna come get us or what?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I got a letter from the IRS the other day, like, hey, we're gonna start doing charges and shit. And
like the for you not
for we're doing it's a reoccurring payment. I wasn't able to do the last couple months, and they're like, hey, this is it. We're gonna cancel this shit, and this is it. And I'm like, fuck. I called them and I squared everything out, and I feel like I can breathe now. Yeah. But yeah, I would hop on that shit.
Where do you go to do your taxes?
There's a guy that does them for strictly, not Hispanic strictly, but like he does them for people that like
low-key Hispanics.
Okay, yeah. And he's like right around the corner from me. So really close by. For businesses though, it's different. I have to make sure that everything that I have to make sure that there's like certain things filled in. For example, how much did I spend on materials? How much did I spend on, those things need to be
everything.
Yep. And then just if I paid anybody, which I just paid my dad, I just give him his dime.
When are you going? Because I need to do mine. I'm
not gonna go for a minute. I can get you this guy's number. I think it's like $200 for. I forget how much it was. $200 for him, and then if you have to send out any I-9s or whatever, it's like $100.
$200.
Yeah. What? This guy's doing everything. And that's
I pay $90, and I feel like I'm getting like overpriced.
Well, this is me because I'm a business. It's different. Yeah. He has to make sure everything goes to the IRS, goes through. Well, I don't know like what really is the difference, but I know it's pretty up there. And I'm like, whatever it is, man, fucking take it.
I should call him and ask him what it is for just normal people.
I can give you his number.
Yeah, because I would go with my dad, but my dad's just like waiting patiently, and I'm like, bruh, I don't know, IRS is gonna come get me or something.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just like exactly. I think you'll be fine because like people don't, as long as you do them eventually, within the year, I think you're fine.
I thought it was like within the year.
Yeah,
I thought that was like I've read somewhere where it was bullshit the time frame that they tell you.
It's bullshit. It's all strictly because of the marketing plan, because President's Day, Labor Day weekend. Yeah, it's all of these things that just kind of happen. It's as long as you do them within the year. I think
that's fine. What I thought, because there's people that say, well, you even have until next year to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, then why
you have until like the next year of March or the next year of February. One of those, the first like 3 months, I think. Yeah. I'm not really 100% sure.
That's why I was just like curious. I was just like,
because that's when their fiscal years, or where the year of the actual tax begins. Yeah. Is somewhere within the first 3 months. I'm not sure when. I might be wrong though. I don't know. I'm not a really tax consultant or anything like that.
I bought some new shoes. I got some New Balance 550s. Oh, these hype shoes. Yeah. They're pretty cool, man. I like them.
They're like flops.
No. These are Pumas.
Oh yeah, those are great. Yeah.
No. I bought some New Balance.
Okay.
550s, fancy shoes. They're not They're like hyping right now.
Did you buy those from the website?
No, today.
Oh, from the store.
Okay. Yeah, at the mall.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Great. Every fashion icon's wearing it, so I'm like, might as well hop on this.
Jesus.
They're pretty cool shoes.
You have to show me them later.
Yeah, they're like skate shoes. They're literally like this little fat, skinny, pointed.
You have to show me.
No. I don't know why I would ever buy something like this, but it was for the fashion.
I guess.
It was for the hype.
Do you feel like you're ready for or what's going on for
France?
Not for France. What was it? Yeah, was it France with the first trip you're going?
Oh, for Miami?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest. There's so much going on. I feel like it's the opportunity is slowly dying.
Yeah.
More the more time like it goes on.
Yeah, because I think you were still waiting on your passport.
Yep.
I got that. You got that one already?
But El Salvador had its own problems.
Yep.
Okay, then he contacted my friend that lives in Miami. Mm-hmm. He went to the UK for a soccer tryout.
Right.
I think he just got back now. But my soccer season is about to come up in like next week.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's literally no.
Weren't you saying something about school too?
Yeah, and then school, I wanted to take the summer course for school for
summer course, I think, yeah.
That for sure I want to do. Like, that's a guaranteed no fucking.
For sure.
I just got to figure out how to do that.
What school?
Me and Evan. Century.
Okay. Yeah.
If not Century, I want to go to Concordia.
Experiment. There's nothing wrong with going to Century.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you trying to do?
Radiology tech.
Oh, weren't you doing that already? Like, that was
CNA.
like the first time you were doing it, right?
CNA.
CNA. Okay.
CNA, COVID hit, and then that like fucked everything up.
Yeah, COVID fucked. It's still to this day.
Because originally the plan was when I was homeless and I was like moving around places, I was still doing school.
Yeah,
so I went to school.
Yeah.
I was going to do the CNA, and then after CNA work, build up money, and then start the nursing program.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And then COVID hit and just completely fucked me in the ass.
You know what's funny? As I was leaving, as we were on the plane going back to San Francisco, they were like, hey, the pilot came out and he was like, hey, I got a great announcement for you guys. I just got word that you don't have to wear your mask anymore.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that on Facebook. And I was like, nice. That was like the most annoying thing ever, was wearing the mask on the plane.
People are still wearing them, but like even on the plane, I'm like, I mean, yeah, COVID numbers are down for sure, but like, I mean, how much do you really believe in this thing?
Yeah.
Because if you believe in COVID, you should probably still wear it for like
safety
another
reasons,
2 years or something like that. I think so. I don't know.
My problem is I have a broken nostril.
Okay.
So the mask really fucks me up when it comes to breathing. So I have to force myself to actually like lift it up and breathe.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Because you can breathe through both nostrils, right?
Yeah.
Like you're breathing through both.
Yeah. I'm breathing more. This is more my dominant one, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So one of them is clogged, or just you can't breathe through it?
No, it's broken.
Okay.
Like I got it x-rayed.
So
it's broken.
Oh shit! You can't get that fixed, right?
No, I can get it fixed. I was supposed to go get it fixed 2 weeks after it was broken.
Do you feel like it hurts to run? Do you have trouble breathing?
Well, the problem is that it clogs, right? It's already like done. So if anything, for some reason, it'll switch out.
Okay.
Right? But at that point, it's almost feels like blood right here.
Yeah,
I can almost like smell it.
Yeah,
and then it comes in the back of my throat where I can taste it.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And then because I can't breathe, and I like typically am more of a nose breather than a mouth breather.
Yeah.
I get headaches because I'm not breathing enough oxygen in.
Yep.
So then I'm just like, okay, and I can start feeling the pain right here in this area.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, this is fucking bullshit. But I'm going to have to get it fixed eventually.
Okay. I wonder how they're going to fix it. Are they just going to pop it back into place?
My friend, she got hers done when we were in school. She had the same issue where it was broken.
Yeah.
So I think they just cracked it again.
Jesus.
Fixed it. And then I think in like a month or two, she was fine. She could breathe through both nostrils.
Damn.
She said it was the best thing ever. No fucking regrets.
Damn.
And I was just like, yeah, I would do the same thing.
But they knock you out for that, right? They don't just fucking put a hammer and then...
No, you gotta be asleep.
Oh, fuck.
Or at least like, fucking, what is it? You don't feel it. Like,
what if they go to crack it and they just bash your fucking skull in?
no, you know how fucked up it would be
whoops.
As the nurse is walking you into the room, she turns around and busts you in the fucking nose. Cluck! You're just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you're gushing out blood.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, now you can proceed to be in here. Doctor, let's go.
Yeah.
That'd be fucked.
That'd be so
fucking
fucked.
pissed.
I would think that they would miss with the hammer. They just hit your eye. And it's like, oh shit, whoops. It's gonna look up with the black eye.
Fuck that. You get it black right here.
Yeah, and then people wear the like a little patch or little thing. I've seen people with that. Yeah.
Then I ordered my mate, which is like a tea, like a little tea.
Yeah, you were telling me that. Yeah.
And that came today, and I was like, fuck yeah.
I thought you were gonna bring that.
No, because the herbs get shipped on the 27th.
Oh, so
from Argentina.
Okay.
So then the first, I got like 4 pounds of it. And she'll last me for a while. 4 pounds is a lot. So I got the first 2 pounds, and it's coming the 27th from Argentina.
Yeah.
Then the other 1 pound, and then I think there are 2 bags of 1 pound each.
Yeah, yep.
And those are also coming from Argentina.
But separate dates.
But that's coming in May 4th or May 5th.
That's not that bad, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, cool. But at the moment, I'm like opening it, testing it out. And they put the little straws inside the container that where the herbs are supposed to go. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh, it looks like a lid.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to open it, and I'm realizing there's no lid. It's not an actual lid. It's just the design of it.
Right.
And I'm feeling the inside of it, and I'm like, there's no cut line. This is all one piece. They just made the design look this way, and that was it, right? They put the fucking straws in there.
Right.
And they put the little pipe cleaner, the little straw cleaner. Yeah. So now I'm struggling, like, trying to fucking finger this fucking bottle. Yeah. And I'm, like, pulling it out. Yeah. And there's one in there, which is the little cleaner. Yeah. I can't get it out. And I'm starting to get irritated.
It's got holes in it, right?
No, it's just a little, like, you know the big salts?
Yeah.
that has the little cap that opens up.
Yeah.
To let go of the salt.
Oh, that's it?
That's pretty much what it looks like, yeah. But it's tiny, so like I can't fit my fingers in there trying to fucking pull it out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you bring it over, I can figure it out.
Well, no, this is the thing. I pulled the piece out.
Oh, fuck.
Because I was like pissed. I was like, yo, fuck this. I pull it out. Got the little toothpick shit out.
Yeah.
And then realized that there's a bottom piece that connects to that top piece.
Yeah.
That like lets it fold.
Yeah.
Without a problem, without it being loose and moving around.
Oh, shit.
So now I was like, I broke it.
You fucked it up.
So I'm like, I'm just going to glue it or tape it down, and it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. Well, I sit there the whole fucking time arguing with my dad.
Yeah.
And we're like arguing. He's like, I could fix this. You could just open that lid. And I'm like, hey, man, it's not open.
Yeah.
And I'm explaining to him what I'm explaining to you.
Yeah.
And he's being fucking stubborn, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's using all his force to fucking open this. And I'm like, hey, it's not going to open.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's going to open. And I'm getting to the point where I'm like, what does this have to do with you? What does this, me opening this, have to do with you? I purchased this. I broke it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I can't blame you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, leave it alone.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm still going to open this. And I'm like, leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah.
I'm like, this has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Go fucking over there.
Yeah.
And he goes. He's mad.
Yeah.
Because he can't be useful.
Yeah.
Right? He wants to be the fucking hero.
Right.
He can't. All right. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to glue it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm done with this.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, I would try it, but I don't want you in here. And I'm like,
damn!
I was like, you know what? You want to try it? You want to be fucking wrong? I'm like, do it. Here, I pull it out. I give it to him, and I'm like, there you fucking go.
Yeah.
And he's like, looks at me, and he's like, kind of like giving me the eye, like, fucking get out.
Yeah.
And I was just like, cool. I grabbed the keys, and he's like, wait, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to fucking Arturo's house to record.
Yeah.
I told you at 8. Oh, all right. So you're not going to be here the whole time. I'm like, yeah. I'm not.
Yeah.
So fucking do it.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. I'm like, do it. Yeah, I'm going to call you. And I'm going to wait the words to hear, how'd you do it? How'd you manage to open it, Dad?
This is today?
This is today, right before I was coming over.
What the fuck?
And I looked at him and I was just like, fuck you, dude. I'm like, fuck you. You're not going to open that shit. You're going to be fucking telling me, nope, you were right. Fuck you, Dad. Fucking dude.
I know that feeling though. I'm like, oh shit.
Fucking dude.
Shit.
I like got down there and I was like, oh, I'm fucking just can't deal with this man. Can't deal with this man at all. You know what he's doing lately? He's blaming me for him being wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he almost blew a fucking red light today.
What the fuck?
He starts slowly inching.
Yeah.
And he's starting to like let go of the brakes and starting to go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? It's a red light. He's like, oh. He looks up. He's like, huh. He's like, it's your fault that I got distracted. And I was just like, what the fuck did I do? I was like, looked at him and I was like, I just like wide-eyed opened at him like, me?
Yeah.
Fucking nuts. Cool. Fuck you, dude.
Nuts.
Fuck you.
What the fuck, man?
And then he fucking goes, me and my sister, she started an argument with me. I still swear she started this fight.
Yeah.
She was giving me an attitude.
Uh-huh.
And I tell her, you ever had attitudes with your sister? Like you kind of know them for so long because you've been with them for so long?
Yeah.
So she's giving me an attitude and I'm taking it. I'm fine. I'm like, whatever. We're talking.
Yeah.
And she said something and I was just like, you know what? This is it. This is the last straw.
Yeah.
I'm like, grow up, baby.
Yeah.
I'm like, grow up. And she looks at me. She turns around from the seat. She goes, you're telling me to grow up? You're telling me to grow up? And starts snapping on me.
Shit,
and I'm like, yeah, you grow up, baby. We're just arguing back and forth. And I'm like, yeah, like you got nothing on me.
Yeah.
Well, then my dad fucking hops in.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. He's going to be on my side. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Starts taking her side. He's like, why are you the one with the attitude? Why are you the one coming in here and starting fights with your sister?
Yeah.
And now I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is this bullshit? I was like, yo,
what the fuck happened here?
Yeah. I was like, oh, I thought you were on my side.
Yeah.
Now you're fucking on her side? Like, you're like, this is it?
Yeah.
This is how it's going to go down? I was like, cool, man. Cool.
That's
cool.
Yeah.
They both teamed up on me.
Jesus.
And I'm still out here swinging, trying to defend myself. I'm like, she started it when she had an attitude.
Yeah.
And they both go, you started it when you got in the car. I'm like, that's bullshit.
Oh,
how?
They're tracing it fucking back?
I said, how? How did that happen?
Yeah.
They're like, well, you were mad that mom didn't talk to you when you were at the house. I said, first of all, she didn't talk to me half of the time I was there.
Yeah.
Later on, she did. It was fine. And I said that was great. I wasn't mad. I was happy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
You started the fight. Fuck both of you. I just let it be. I just sat quiet.
just dipped out.
Sat there. I was done.
Just dipped out.
Yeah, I was done. I was fuck these guys. Fuck these guys.
When there's 2 people on you, you just can't you can't win.
I'll take both of them on. No,
Yeah.
no, I won. I don't give a fuck what they both say. I fucking won this battle. I don't care what anybody says. I won.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's fun.
It's fucking it. Because I was trying to be chill. Because I was like, there's times where me and my sister argue.
Yeah.
And I started. I'm not gonna lie. I instigate it.
Yeah.
I push it a little bit further because I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
You could go there. I could go 2 times more, right?
Yeah.
This time I was totally chill.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to argue with my sister.
Yeah.
Like, I want it to be super fun. I want her to have fun, be
Yeah.
happy today. And yeah, she started it.
Damn.
She fucking started.
She
it.
fucking
She had
started.
an attitude the whole time. She was taking shots.
Damn.
She was taking shots, and I was just like, all right, fuck this. Fuck this.
Damn.
She's like, you're the reason my arm got stuck in the bicycle and I have these scars.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, you did it to yourself. Fuck you. She's like, you're the reason you tried to murder me with like a plastic bag.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, we were playing wrestling. Fuck you. I'm like, fuck all of you. I'm done.
I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah. It's great moments though.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
I've had shit like that too all the time.
When's the last time you fought with your dad?
We fight all the time. But it's not even like jazz. It's kind of like it's not even, there's not really much fights. It's just kind of like little things like here and there. She would just say shit. She would just say shit to me.
That's what it is.
I'm just like, I'm just walking. I'm existing. And then she'll just be like, why don't you fucking learn how to fucking do this? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, I'm walking. I'm existing right now. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
And then she just comes out and she's like, I don't know why you can't just do that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like every little, there's not every little thing, but just like random
There's
shit.
certain things, yeah.
Random things that just fucking jab at me. And I think that's what sisters are for, like that fucking rivalry. But I'm just existing.
I'm just vibing.
I'm just existing.
Let me chill.
And then just out of nowhere, hey, why don't you like be a grown up? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like,
Out of the blue second.
yeah, and I'm like, I'm just trying to eat my fucking mac and cheese. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You just drink a fucking apple juice.
Yeah.
Why can't you just be a fucking adult? Like,
It's like, exactly.
like sorry.
Yeah, little things like
Fuck you, dude.
yeah, no, for sure. But anyway, timer did go out, but
How long ago?
about like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, we're fine.
We're fine.
Good. We're good. Cut it. I got
Yeah.
nothing else.
But yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, nothing else.
That's kind of it. I wanted to go see Harry Potter today, but I'm gonna see it tomorrow morning. I don't know how it's gonna be. That's it.
So we're going to see it tomorrow morning.
If you want to go,
Let's go.
have you seen the last?
I've seen the first one and part of the second one, like the ending of the second one.
The second one bothers me. It has some cool stuff in it, but it bothers me.
Yeah.
Apparently, this one's the best one out of all 3 of those, so I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
That's what I've been hearing. Positive reviews, positive all the way through.
Okay.
I think the only negative criticism is that Dumbledore, obviously being a gay character, his lines were cut from China, so I guess that's the only thing that like was like negative. Like, oh, China censored Dumbledore. It was like, well, of course, you know, like that's how they are.
Yeah.
They don't have that kind of stuff there, so it's
Yeah.
like it's no offense to anybody. It's just more of the fact this is how they run their country. That's
Yeah.
what they want to do. They're not trying to offend anybody. It's just like, no, we're just
It's
gonna
just
do our
their
thing.
policies, their laws, which
Yeah, it's just different. But
to each
I mean,
country their own.
yeah, I mean, I want to see this movie. That's
Yeah.
it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
let's go watch it tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Tomorrow.
All right then.
All right, sign out.
That's it? That's all you're going to say?
Yeah, like last words.
Oh, final thoughts. Fuck.
Cool.
Always look into your animal's eyes
Yeah,
and make a good connection.
a good connection. And that's the thing. Like, no, don't look at your son's eyes. Don't even look at like your wife's eyes. Look at your animal's eyes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fuck your
all right.
family.
Fuck your family. Yeah, that's it.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
I'm glad you came along, partner.